Okay, welcome everybody. Here we are with the team Montane, main sponsor of the Tour de Géants, which has just ended. So here we are to do sort of a resume about this great adventure. I have with me Andrea Gaddi, which is the responsible concerning Montane Italy, that will introduce everybody here on the room. So let's start from one of the heads of Montane that actually organizes one of the most difficult races, absolutely the coldest one, which is the Yukon Trail. So please, Andrea, introduce everybody.
Ok, io li parlo in italiano, inizio da sinistra e li chiamo tutti per nome perché in realtà è una grande famiglia. Ausilia, che si è dedicata al trail evidentemente da poco, lei dice, però anche lei un po' troppo umilmente, lasciamelo dire, però dopo quello che ha fatto in Alaska insomma con la bicicletta in questo caso, diciamo che è solita a gare molto estreme. Ari.
Wait a second. Okay.
Ok,
so here we have Ausilia, which is used to do something really hard. She did the Iditarod with the bicycle, so it's not a piece of cake. She just turned into the trail to give a try, to give a go to another sport. She's used to work hard, considering the sport. Okay. Then
Ari, lui arriva da Israele, è uno dei nostri top runner del team Montane, ovviamente non poteva che prendere una nostra card e devo dire che è arrivato onorevolmente alla fine. È la tua prima volta? This is the first time you finish in the tour?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
The first time I participate.
Ari from Israel. There is a big history behind Ari. I just picked up words around. You were
A big man.
a big man, exactly, and now you are a big man too, but in a different way. You know, weekend fat man running. That's what you put on your. Thank you. This is dedicated to me. I know. We'll see. I'm gonna work on it. So Ari from Israel started 2 years ago to run. 3 years ago.
Almost 3 years ago. Yeah.
3 years ago, and became an icon of the people that just begin something, not young, and not when you're 12 or whatever, let's say like that, and change completely his way of living and turn into the running, and he became a super good runner. He actually finished the Tour de Géants in a proper way, in a great way actually. I'm really proud to made him arriving in Courmayeur. Welcoming him in Courmayeur. So he did a great job.
That's it.
Petra.
Ok. Petra, noi la conosciamo, è la nostra top runner e lo ha dimostrato anche nell'ultra trail delle Orobie, vincendo per la categoria femminile. È qua come prima volta e devo dire che è arrivata entro le 60, adesso di preciso non mi ricordo se tra le 50 e le 60, insomma un risultato eccellente, ecco.
Okay. Petra this year won the Orobie.
Yeah.
But I think that it's important that the way actually, I think it's important to put this moment together is not on the result first, second, third, but in the fact that it's Montane, it's reporting the sport. So it's important to do the sport and to use the product to do your sport in a proper way, in the best way. So it's not that if you wear Montane, then you get first. If you wear Montane, even if you get last, you have the maximum comfort. What do you think about it?
Good.
That's a good
Thank
way
you.
of beginning, isn't it?
Jen,
This nice lady down there.
dagli Stati Uniti, e anche lei è la prima volta che fa il Tour de Géants e devo dire che... Ah no, è la seconda volta che fa il Tour de Géants e devo dire che è arrivata molto bene. Io non so bene da dove arriva, se sono molto montagna perché ci ho parlato poco,
No, you're
ma
from
credo che...
Nottingham.
Nottingham.
Nottingham,
Ok,
non
no,
è US.
allora,
It's
UK,
England.
yeah.
Nottingham is good.
Yeah, but,
There is Sherwood,
only
the
the
forest
hill.
of Sherwood.
Yeah.
We have,
Around.
Bows and
what's it
arrows.
called? Eh?
Bows and arrows.
Exactly. It's actually from that comes
Yeah.
out that movement. She's coming from England. She's a good runner too. She did a good job this year. She worked hard and she got in a fantastic position. But as we said, we don't want to put numbers, but not to be snobbish or whatever. It's just to make you understanding that the result is the last thing. It's the pleasure of doing sport that is the achievement of a sportman. Then,
Ok.
Vai.
Michele arriva praticamente Trentino e finalmente abbiamo... Ieri sera a cena mi ha raccontato che è 2 volte che tentava e 2 volte che ha fermato la gara, eccetera, non riusciva mai ad arrivare alla fine, no? E adesso ce l'abbiamo fatta e anche molto bene, devo dire, no? Com'è andata?
Bene, sono soddisfatto, insomma,
Sì.
Finalmente il Col del Malatra è stato superato, bene.
Sì, perché quello un po'...
exactly. So let's start from you.
Yes.
Can I speak in English with you?
No.
Faccio italiano e inglese. Allora, Col della Malatra è un po' l'icona quando si passa nell'alta via numero 1, che si vede da lontano il Monte Bianco e poi lo si tocca quando si arriva sul Malatra. La tua sensazione quando sei arrivato al Malatra, dopo che ci avevi già provato un paio di volte senza riuscirci, questa volta quando sei arrivato dentro la pancia cosa ha fatto? Wow!
È stata una bella soddisfazione, insomma, una volta scollinato lì è fatta, stavolta non ci ferma più la gara e si va diretti al traguardo, stavolta.
Exactly, you're just saying that in this case, as you reach the Malatra, then everything becomes possible. I mean, you did it. Once you're there, the race is, between parentheses, done. You, my nice lady. What about you? What about which one has been for you the best moment and the worst moment in this Tour de Géants?
I think the best moments are just looking back from where you've been running and seeing how far you've come and seeing your friends on the horizon and knowing that a good checkpoint's coming up soon. And
So when you got the Malatra,
yeah, getting to Malatra is the best feeling.
I mean, I think that once you get to the Malatra, even if you break a leg, you will reach the bottom. You know, even crawling down. But I think, I mean, I've never heard about somebody giving up after the Malatra, apart this year. A guy, actually not belonging to Montane team, of course, but just freaked out and thought that he was in danger and called the helicopter. Was sleeping in a mountain hut without problems, but he just freaked out completely. Petra, difference between Orobie, so question of mountains, of course, but Orobie, it's a really tough race, really difficult and whatever. Tour de Géants as well.
Yes,
And the festival, it's longer.
yes.
Let's say, how did you manage from 180 actually to double the strength to reach the bottom of the Tour de Géants?
I think that, for example, Orobie, that's a real race. You really have to be, not you have to, but you should be fast. You try to run, you are trying to be as fast as possible. But here it's more about surviving. It's not so easy to get to the finish, but because it's really, really long race, and you have to think about how to sleep, how to eat, and it's more difficult to survive here. So this is not real race. Okay, maybe if you are in top 10, the best runners in the world, for them it's a race, but for most people this is about to finish it and to enjoy it and to do it as much comfortable as possible.
Yes, you said something true. Actually, it's not a question of surviving, but that's my point of view. It's trying to live the journey in a different way. I mean, it becomes, or you're racing for the podium, then it's a kind of race. Otherwise, it becomes almost a journey of introspection of yourself, to test alone your limits. And in this case, Ari, you are. It's not a long time that it's 3 years that you're running, but you had to prepare it because you get here. I saw you at the arrival, you were perfect. So how did you prepare that? You came here before, you studied a little bit the race, where to run, where to walk.
You mean to prepare for the Tour de Géants?
Absolutely.
I will try to answer in 1 minute. It's a longer answer. But all last year, since I decided to join the tour last December. And from then on, everything I was thinking about is how to be ready for the tour. This was almost 1 year of a very specific journey for this. And I spent most of last year this year in Europe, in Spain, and then since June I've been in the mountains in Italy. So I spent all of June in the Dolomites, all of July in Orobie. I actually met Petra in the end of the race there for the first time, and all of August I spent in the Alps here. I did not do the whole course, but just to be in the right place, in the right type of terrain. It was a long journey, it was fun, I learned so much. I met a lot of really, really great people. Actually, some of the people you saw at the end when I finished, there was a group from that were here from a hotel I stayed in Notre Dame, and they came to cheer me. I was really surprised. They actually waited for me in Notre Dame as well. So I think it was a lot of mental preparation as well.
Ausilia, you failed the tour. It's true. I mean, you are usually doing something even more difficult, but totally different. Completamente differente il tipo di gare che tu fai. Cosa puoi dire a livello di paragoni, se qualche paragone può essere fatto, tra le gare che fai normalmente tu, tipo i Iditarod, e il Tour de Géants?
Sorry for my bad English. I come from biking, so for me it's not so easy to change and to achieve a race by foot. It's a completely different movement, so it's not so easy. But I have no problem with sleep, with loss of sleeping, but legs, my legs have some problems because it's so different. I have only 1 month to prepare this race, so I stop after 200 kilometers because
you didn't stop behind the corner. In any case, I mean,
time.
you did 200 and few Ks.
But
in any case,
it's an extraordinary experience for me, changing from bike to foot, and I want to try another time.
So of course, it has been also question of impact on the legs and things like this that change completely. But let's look it inside. It was nice. It was
extraordinary experience.
Isn't it?
The
So
same,
we can compare it to the night in Alaska or in
absolutely.
Yukon or whatever,
Absolutely.
up in the north where it's cold.
Are wonderful, like in Alaska, different but similar for.
Yeah, when something is nice, it's nice.
Yeah, yes, yes.
You know.
Having
Well,
an escape.
We are talking about Alaska, Yukon, North of America. So come here. We would like to have. You just arrived, but
Yes.
you followed us on the web. You organize the Yukon Arctic Trail, 130 miles.
It's we have even 430 miles, so more than 700 kilometers,
Bloody.
and it can get minus 60 degrees cold. So
Whoa.
it's-
So, as Michele said, the winner, which is a good friend of mine, I mean, is the coldest one and really tough.
Yeah.
And you followed us into this race. And what impressed you more of the Tour de Géants?
Well, I mean, you said one important thing, and I think we have that in common: the Yukon and the Tour de Géants. It's about the journey. It's of course also nice to see people who do this in an incredible time, who win a race like this. But it's fantastic to be here and see the last people arrive as well. The great atmosphere, the cheering for those people who are towards the end, and it seems that they all enjoyed it. And I enjoyed being part of it.
Great. So, let's say that I thank you for spending a little bit of time here with us to represent the team Montane. So, all of you here. And I would like, if it's possible, to finish with one thought, which is what? That Montane, it's a brand that is not made on purpose to make you going faster, but is done on purpose to make you feeling better. So to give you the opportunity to give your best, to do your best, because you don't have to care about cold or about the weather or about anything. I mean, so let's say that Montane has been a great sponsor and is trying to make you understanding that wearing this kind of material of fabric is not making you going faster, but is making you feeling better, isn't it? Can be.
And then you go faster.
And of course, once you feel better, then you can do your best. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to Montane. Thank you to Montebianco, and to Tour de Géants. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.